Namaste, hello and welcome to Yogatainment. In today's video, we are going to look at practices 1 to improve our metabolism, 2nd to strengthen the core muscles, the abdominal muscles. Other than that, we'll be looking at a few twisting movements to get the spine moving, also good for the digestive system. And we look at a few movements to improve our stamina, our endurance, strength as well as flexibility. And we will look at a few breathing practices to cool down the body and the mind and to de-stress ourselves inside out. So let's begin. Sit back in a comfortable posture. Eyes are gently closed. Eyebrows, forehead, facial muscles are relaxed. Just getting in touch with your natural breath. In case your breath rate has increased, let it settle down. Just being present to normal, natural breathing. Noticing every breath coming in, every breath going out. Just being present at the nostrils. The air touching the nostrils as you breathe in, touching the upper lips as you breathe out. Notice the coolness of the air that goes in and warmth of the breath that comes out. Each time the mind wanders away, you gently bring it back to the breath and continue observing the touch of the air. Notice that as you keep on watching the breath rate gradually drops down. We are not trying to change anything in the breath, we are not trying to control it. Just being present to the natural flow of the breath. Taking a slow, long, deep breath in. Exhale. Taking a slow, long, deep breath in. Exhale. Once again bringing the attention to the nostrils and paying closer attention to the nostrils. Notice which of your nostrils feels active right now. Whether you feel the air going in and out through your right nostril or whether you feel the air going in and out through your left nostril. Not trying to imagine anything, just trying to be present to what actually feels. Exhale completely. We will start with chanting one Omkar. For that, let's breathe in. Rub your palms on each other. And feel the warmth in the eyes, the face, the neck, the arms and the rest of the body. And gently open your eyes. We'll begin with some warm-up. Let's begin with some neck rotation. If you have a neck issue, you do not look down. If your neck is healthy, fit and fine, then you make a complete rotation. In case of a neck issue, you can do only looking to the side and looking lateral. Okay, let's begin. Drop your chin. Inhaling chin up, exhaling down. Going slow and steady, inhale up, exhale down. In case this doesn't feel comfortable, You can break down the movement to just look to the right and the left and up and down. And let's go to the opposite direction. We go 3 times clockwise, 3 times anti-clockwise. And slowly down. Awesome. Let's go on to the shoulders, fingers on your shoulders, elbows together. And let's go for a complete shoulder rotation. Trying to join your elbows every time they come in front. And let's go to the opposite direction. Just one more. Amazing, great. Let's go on to the legs. We are going to do very simple soothing warm-up today. Just loosen up the toes. This is something that you can do anytime, anywhere. Go on to the ankles, pointing them and flexing them. Amazing. Let's rotate a little bit. Opposite direction. Great. Let's interlock the fingers under the knee and make a complete rotation. See to it that you don't fall behind, keeping your back straight. Both the directions, clockwise, anti-clockwise. And let's go on to just straighten the leg and down. Straighten the leg and down. One more, straighten the leg and down. Amazing. Let's go on to the other leg. Rotate. And the opposite direction. Great, amazing. Let's go on to straighten. Now if it's difficult to straighten here, then you can just hold a little ahead and straighten at a lower angle. Go according to your capacity. We are not pushing, pulling or forcing any movements. Just one more. And relax. Amazing. Let's go on to the hip joint. We are going to hook the foot at the elbow and bring the foot and the knee close to the chest. Now if this is very difficult, in that case you can just hold the foot and the knee, okay, and go for movement here. Let's begin. Whatever is comfortable for you. Let's do this movement. You will feel the stretch on the hip joint. Lovely. Let's go on to the other leg, same movement. Hook it either at the elbow or else you can hold it. Whatever is comfortable, and go for movement once again. Amazing, great. Straighten out and let's go for butterfly. Bend your knees, sole of the feet together, and let's flap. Back is straight. Keep flapping. If you tend to round your back, you can keep your hands behind and flap. This might get a little easier. Awesome. Let's get the feet slightly away from the body and we're going to bend forward. Let's breathe in and exhale. Go easy if you have a lower back issue. And whatever is your maximum, if you can go completely down, do that. If this is your maximum today, that's perfectly fine. Stay here and relax your head. Let's stay here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Great. Slowly come up. Bring the knees together and relax. Great. We are going to go for the next movement, which is called as Meru Danda Vakrasana. Now Meru Danda is your spine and Vakra is to twist. So essentially we are going to twist the spine, but along with that there is another movement of forward bend also. Okay, so it's a compound movement. We straighten out one leg, we fold the other leg such that the sole of the foot just touches the inner thigh. We're not putting it under the leg, okay, just touching the inner thigh. We are going to bend forward, come up and twist from the open side. The leg which is folded, we twist from that side and think of touching the forehead to the floor. Okay, now if it's difficult to touch the entire forehead down, in that case you can just go at a little bit of an angle and go here. We'll try not to move this leg completely. Okay, let's try that. We'll do that 10 times each side. Let's begin. Now initially it might be difficult to reach the toes. That's fine. Wherever you reach that is okay, but try not to bend your knee. Okay, go to your maximum according to your capacity. Now if you're someone with a major lower back issue, go easy on this. You can just maybe go halfway through, but do not exert yourself in case of a lower back issue like sciatica, slip disc, or spondylitis, lumbar spondylisis, etc. Let's go. Forward bend, up, twist, up. Very nice. Forward bend, up, twist, up. Forward bend, up, twist, up. Forward bend, up, twist, up. Keep going. Forward bend, up, twist, up. We are halfway through from this side, just 5 more to go this side. Let's go. Forward bend, up, twist, up. Forward bend, up, twist, up. Forward bend, up, twist, up. Let's go 3 more from this side. Forward bend, up, twist, up. Just 2 more. Forward bend, up, twist, up. One last. Remember to keep your knee straight and down. Good job. Let's do the same thing from the other side. So keep the other leg straight, fold the other leg, and we are going to do the same thing, forward bend and twist. Let's go. Forward bend, up, twist, up. Forward bend and twist. Forward bend, 3. Forward bend, 4. Let's go halfway through here. And 6. Remember to listen to your body at any point. Any movement feels too much to take, just go easy on it. Okay? Let's go. 7, 8, 9, and one last from here, 10. Great job. Amazing. Take a little breather. Allow your breath to come back to normal. You might have felt a stretch here. Stay there. Just one more breath here before we go on to the next asana. Great. The next asana we are going to do is actually the half of what we did right now, half of Merudanda Vakrasana. So here we are going to do only a forward bend. We are going to do what is called as Janu Shirasana. So we keep one leg folded, the other leg straight. Okay, Janu here is our knee. Okay, no other Janu here. So Janu is our knee and Shira is our head. We are going to bring the head to the knee, but we are not going to dive in. We are going to do step by step. The other leg is folded. So it's a single leg forward bend. It's an amazing asana to once again give a good stretch to your calves and your hamstrings. A good stretch, you will feel it, a pulling sensation throughout your back, especially the lower back. Okay. And of course our head will be relaxed. It's a very good asana to give gentle massage to your abdominal organs as well. So very, very good for the digestive system also. Let's look at it. We keep one leg folded. We breathe in and we are going to slide down, going down from our tailbone. So you breathe in and go down right from your tailbone instead of diving in. Think of leading and going, think of taking your chest to the wall in front of you. How much ever you can. Say for example, this is your maximum today, then you can just relax your head here. If you feel you can go more, feel free to go lower, listening to your body, not overdoing any movement. Think of taking your elbows to the floor. We will stay here and breathe. Normal breathing. Very slowly inhale as you come up. Amazing. Let's do the same thing from the other side. Keep one leg folded, the other leg straight. We are going to bend forward. Let's go. Breathe in and exhale as you bend forward. Use your breath to go deeper and do the movement. So you breathe in and exhale as you go deeper. Once again, breathe in, create a little more space in your spine, lengthen your spine, and exhale as you go deeper. A little more. And when you feel you've reached your maximum, just relax your head and stay here. Another 3. Remember to try to keep your knees straight. 2 and a 1. Very nice. Inhale as you slowly come back up and relax. Notice the stretch that you felt, the effect on your back, and a gentle pressure on the tummy as well. Take a little breather. Allow your breath to come back to normal. A deep breath in and exhale. Now we are going to lie down on the back. We will do a couple of things on the back. The first thing we are going to do is cycling. So if you've ever cycled before, this is like a virtual cycle, so it will be easy. Okay, so let's turn to one side and lie down on the back. Once you lie down, see to it that you keep your back into neutral position, meaning you don't arch your back. You see to it that your hips are tucked in and you place your back so that your entire back is on the floor and you are not arching your back. Okay. From here, we are going to cycle with both the legs together, which means both the legs will go forward together and they will come back together. Okay. So it's like you imagine both your legs are on the same pedal. Okay. So as the pedal goes, both the legs go forward, both the legs come behind. Let's first lift up, bring our knees close to the chest, and let's begin. 1. Remember to straighten out the knees completely and not just do halfway through cycling. Okay. Now if this is painful for you on the lower back, in case you have a lower back pain, then 1, you do not arch your back, you tuck your hips under and you can gently slide your hands under the hips. This might take the pain off. Okay, that is only if you have pain. Okay, let's begin. 2, 3, keep your neck and shoulders relaxed. 4, 5, we are halfway through the side. 6, 7, 8, 9, and we go for one last. 10. Amazing. And we are going to go the opposite direction, return journey from down to up. So let's go down, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up. Remember to straighten out the knees completely. Focus on the breath. Use your nose to breathe. Just go 8, 2 more, 9, and one last here, 10. Amazing. From here we are going to bring the feet back on the floor and you relax. Okay, you might have felt the effect on your abdominal muscles. Okay, keep your body relaxed. Allow your breath to come back to normal. Great. The next asana here we are going to do is called as Naukasana. Okay. So Naukasana coming from Nauka meaning boat. Okay. So some people also call it boat posture because it looks like a boat. Okay. So I will show you the asana and then I will give you a little bit of a variation in case, meaning you can do whatever you find is more comfortable. Okay. So for Naukasana, we are going to keep our back into neutral position. Remember to keep your back flat on the floor. Think of pressing the navel towards the floor. Okay. And we are going to lift the head, hands and legs, all the three up together. So we lift up and we come here. Trying to bring the toes in lines with the eyes. Our knees are straight and we are going to hold here. Not forgetting to breathe. Another 3, 2 and the last count 1. Now initially if it is difficult to lift up the entire body, you can break it down. You can come up only the legs and the head, come up with the support of the hands. So that will be a little easier to do. So what you do is come up with the support of your hands, so your arms are in the right angle and lift up. So your head and your legs are in one line and you are supported with your arms. See to it that you keep your neck at an angle that feels relaxed. And then you slowly lie down. See to it that there is no tension in the neck. We'll do that one more time, either full or half, whatever you find is comfortable. Let's go, begin. 1, 2, 3, up. And let's stay here. Another 5, 4, remember to keep your knees straight. 3, 2 and a 1. Slowly release. It's an amazing asana. You might have already felt the burn in your abdominal region. Very, very good to improve the digestion. Also good for the abdominal organs in general. Okay. And of course, core strengthening helps with most other movements in asanas. Let's go one last time. Breathe in and lift up. Stay 5, 4, 3, 2 and a 1. You can slowly go down and relax. Amazing. You can bend your knees. And we are now going to come in the standing posture. So you can turn on one side and slowly come back up in the standing posture. We will try to stand without using the support of the hands. So you can just lock your hands, cross your feet and come up. This is one habit that I would love everyone to get used to. Instead of standing like this with your hands. Okay. Now if getting up completely is difficult initially, what you can do is, this is only if you are finding it difficult, come on your knees and come up. We are still not using our hands. Okay. So try to come up and you can do this at least 5 times every day. Stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down. Alright. Okay. In the standing posture, we are going to do about 2 things. First, we are going to practice Surya Namaskars and then we will go for a side bend. Okay. So to practice Surya Namaskars today, we are going to do traditional 12-step Surya Namaskar. For that, we come to the front of our mats. We bring our hands into Namaste. And so this is step number 1. We go for step number 2, stretching our arms up, looking up at our thumbs, forward bend 3, going down right from your tailbone. Once again, if you're someone with a major lower back issue, you can just keep your knees soft or else you can skip bending forward altogether. To go into step number 4, we are going to place our palms beside the feet and stretch one leg behind. This is step number 4, Ashwa Sanchalanasana. From here we go into plank position. Lift up the knees, place the palms down, plank position. 6. We place the knees down. We place the chest exactly between the palms, so the chin is a little ahead. And so this is Ashtanga Namaskar. And we come into 7. Chest is expanded. We are not shrugging our shoulders. Shoulders down, chest expanded. If this is very difficult or it gives too much pressure on your back, you can choose to come up only halfway through. Listen to your body and practice accordingly wherever you are. And then we go into step number 8. We press the heels into the floor. Try to get the toes off the floor and think of taking the tummy to the thighs. That's downward facing dog. From here we come into 9. Pull your right foot forward and look up. 10. Other foot forward, come here. 11 up and 12. Awesome. Let's practice 3 more. Let's go 1, 2, 3. You can keep your knees slightly soft. 4. Placing your palms exactly beside the feet and taking your left foot behind. 5. Other foot behind, plank position. 6. Placing the knees down, your chest down and your chin down. 7. Coming up, chest expanded. 8. A downward facing dog. 9. Your left foot forward. 10. The other foot forward. 11 up and 12. Amazing. We are now going to coordinate a little bit with our breath. So every movement we are either inhaling or exhaling depending on the step. Okay, we'll try to coordinate the movement along with the breath. Let's go. 1. Exhale completely. 2. Breathe in. 3. Breathe out. 4. Right foot behind. Breathe in. 5. Other foot behind. 6. Inhale and exhale. 7. Inhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Inhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Inhale and 12. Exhale. Amazing. We are going to do one more, just one more, once again coordinated with the breath. Let's try. Breathe in, exhale completely. That's 1. 2. Inhale. 3. Exhale, forward bend. 4. Taking the left foot behind, looking up. Inhale. 5. Exhale, plank position. 6. Inhale and exhale. 7. Up. 8. Triangle. 9. Left foot forward between the palms. 10. Other foot forward. 11 up and 12. Awesome. Relax completely. Allow your breath to come back to normal. Surya Namaskar is an excellent practice to align our hormones. So any hormonal issues, most often than not, Surya Namaskar is something that will be helpful. Also, it fires up our metabolism. Very good to build strength as well as flexibility. So overall, it's good for almost every part of our body. We'll be working a little bit on hip opener, arm strength, we get a back bend, we get a forward bend. So a lot of movements are included in just those 12 steps, the entire flow. Plus you can do just about 6 and you are still good to go every single day, even if you are not able to do more. Okay, so at least 6 Surya Namaskars every day has to be your go-to practice every morning. If not morning, if you happen to skip in the morning, you can do it at any point of time. Not immediately after eating, of course, but otherwise you can do it in the evening or maybe afternoons if you get that time, but do practice. Let's go. You've got a good breather. Now let's go for a side bend. We keep our feet parallel, arms by the side of the body, keep your hips tucked in, spine nice and tall. Inhale, bring your arm close to the ear, and exhale, bend to the side. Let's stay here. Remember, we keep our weight distributed equally on both the legs and we do not fall on one side like this. Keep the body centered, keep the navel centered. We stay here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Slowly come back. A side bend is an excellent practice because we don't usually get a side bend to the spine in our everyday movement. So you have to give it specially consciously. And second, it's an amazing practice to stretch the lungs. So it's good for your respiratory system and to improve your breathing capacity as well. Let's go. Other side. Arm touching the ear. Breathe in and exhale. Bend to the side. Let's stay here for another 5, 4. Don't forget to breathe. 3. We use the nose to inhale and exhale. 4 and 5. Amazing. Slowly release and relax. Great. Let's sit down. Remember to sit without the support of the hands if possible. Great. Sit back. In case your breath rate has increased, let it settle down. Just allow your body to resume to its normal. Allow your breath to resume to the normal. Just watch your breath. As your breath rate drops down, notice the touch of the air once again. At the nostrils as you breathe in, at the upper lips as you breathe out. 2 more breaths to watch the nostril. And then you can slowly take the attention towards the tummy. As you watch your breath, notice whether you can feel the movement of the tummy coming out and going in. If it's difficult to identify the movement, you can just keep one hand on the tummy and just feel the tummy coming out and going in. Just being present. Just watch 2 more breaths. Notice whether your tummy is coming out while breathing in or whether your tummy is going in while breathing in. Notice whether your tummy is coming out as you inhale or whether your tummy is going in as you exhale. Watch 1 more. Notice the movement of the tummy along with the breath. 1 more breath. And then you can slowly open the eyes. Now, if I have to ask you, were you able to feel the movement of the tummy? Was it coming out while inhaling or was it going in while inhaling? Now, more often than not, a lot of people, more than 50% of the people, feel their tummy going in while inhaling. Okay, so let's look at this as like a balloon. If you've seen a balloon, if you fill air in a balloon, what happens? It expands, it bulges, right? And if you remove air from the balloon, it contracts. Similarly, just think of your tummy as a balloon. If you're filling air in the body, in the balloon, so the tummy, which is the balloon, has to expand, right? And when you remove air from the body, the balloon has to relax or contract. Okay, so natural breathing should be where as you inhale, your tummy, think of it like a balloon, should expand, and as you exhale, your tummy should go in gently. We are not contracting the muscles, but it just relaxes gently. Okay, watch, breathe in, tummy coming out, breathe out, tummy going in. Now if your breathing was happening the other way instead of this, then we need to practice it on a regular basis. Okay, we call it abdominal breathing or diaphragmatic breathing, an excellent practice to de-stress immediately. Okay, so let's practice that once again. Just about 3 breaths together. You can keep one hand on the tummy. Whether you were breathing right or wrong doesn't matter. Now we will do it consciously. Let's go. Exhale completely. Pull your tummy inside. Inhale, tummy comes out. Exhale, tummy goes in. Once again, inhale, tummy comes out. Exhale, tummy goes in. Again, breathe in, tummy comes out. Initially, it might be difficult to practice, but it will come with practice. Exhale, tummy goes in. And watch your breath. One more. And once you feel ready, you can slowly open the eyes. It's important to practice this every single day, multiple times in a day, especially if you are breathing the other way around earlier. So it will come as a practice and as a default option only when you practice consciously. Maybe put an alarm every 1 hour, and every time the alarm goes off, just check in with the breath. If you're breathing wrongly, then just go on to the correct breathing and continue that every single time. Okay, and even if you are breathing right, just take that moment to check in with the breath. We will go on to the next practice called as Shitali and Sitkari. These are 2 practices. Both of these practices are excellent to cool down not just the body but also the mind. Very, very good stress busters and in general to cool down. Okay, so Shitali is where we roll the tongue and breathe in through the mouth and exhale through the nose. Now for those who find it difficult to roll the tongue, you can just pout your lips and breathe in. Okay, let's begin. Breathe in, close the mouth, and we breathe out through the nose. Once again, inhale through the mouth, exhale through the nose. One more time, breathe in, close the mouth, exhale. Good. Same way we are going to do Sitkari. Sitkari is where, once again, a cooling practice. We keep the teeth together, lips apart, and we breathe in through the mouth. So let's try that. Teeth together, lips apart, breathe in. Keep the mouth closed and exhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. One last breathe in. Exhale through the nose. And just feel the cooling effect in the entire head, the neck, the chest, a little bit on the back. Amazing. Notice the cooling effect, not just for the body but also for the mind. Before we go on to our next practice, we are going to look at what is a little concept of what is called as Mitahar. In our, it's a yogic concept used in yoga and Ayurveda. Mitahar means moderation, consuming or eating in moderation. Okay, now here we can extend this concept to not just eating food, but consumption in terms of everything that we take from our senses. We watch, we hear, we eat, we smell, we touch. So all of that, let's try to practice moderation in everything that we consume, whether it is input through devices, through phones, through laptops, which we are using through the day, or else if it is we are listening to something, or else we are eating something. So let's try to practice moderation. Now, how will we be suddenly able to practice moderation? Moderation will happen when we are more mindful about, not mindful, but mindful about what we are doing. Okay, so when we are more concentrated and we pay more attention towards what we are doing, that is when we will be able to practice in moderation. So one little step you can try taking is while having meals, not watching any kind of devices, no Netflix, no phone, no TV, no laptops, nothing. Try to be just with your food and you, so that you are open to listening to signals that your body has to give. The start signal, the stop signal, the hungry signal, the too full system. So all of those signals we will be able to listen. The body constantly talks to us, right? It tells us, oh, the stretching is getting too much, this bend is too much to take. But if we are present, only then we will be able to listen to what our body tells us. So we have to be more mindful. So this is your task. Try having one meal, at least one meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner, see what works for you. At least one meal without any devices. Try this at the least for a week, if not a month. Okay, so see how it goes, and I'm sure once we become mindful in one aspect of our life, it slowly trickles into the other aspects also. So we will be more mindful about how much digital content we are consuming, how much Netflix content we are taking in, and of course that's digital also. But practicing mitahar in every walk of life, not just eating, but every sense organ that we are using. Try it out, and we'll go to the last practice for today, called as Bhramari, the bee breath, humming sound. Amazing practice to feel calm, to feel peaceful, and generates amazing vibrations. You will feel them. Let's go. Let's close our eyes. Let's breathe in. And we're going to make the humming sound like a bee. Breathe in. One more time, breathe in. Just feel the gentle vibrations, especially in the head and the neck region. Slow, long, deep breath in. Exhale. Just notice yourself from head to the toes and feeling refreshed and energetic. We will chant one round of Omkar together. Let's breathe in. Let's rub our palms on each other and feel the warmth in the eyes, face, the neck, the arms and the rest of the body. Gently open your eyes. Hope you guys had a good mat time. Try to keep up the practice, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.